local time, Iraqi troops crossed the eastern border of Kuwait.
Iraq has moved into Kuwait with more than 100,000 troops.
President Saddam Hussein commands over 1 million combat-tested troops. Thousands of tanks.
On August the 2nd, 1990, Saddam Hussein's forces crossed the border into Kuwait, triggering the largest international crisis since the collapse of the Soviet Union. A coalition force led by the United States is assembled and then launches a massive air assault against Iraq before finally starting the largest ground offensive ever since World War II in the name of liberating Kuwait. On February the 28th, 1991, having fulfilled its mission, the international coalition abruptly stops the war against Iraq. The last Iraqi troops are evicted from Kuwait or taken prisoners. Victory is total. However, a decade after it was imposed to force Saddam out of Kuwait, the embargo over Iraq is still in place.
That assault had absolutely nothing to do with freedom and democracy.
You had to keep the image of the good guys.
So the press was kept out.
It is a trap, and Iraq fell in it.
The U.S. wanted that war.
The mosquitoes and flies put up a bigger fight than they did.
A large portion of Saddam's army never came into Kuwait.
They did not see tank tracks in the sand in the desert.
There was no war. Iraq was defenseless.
This is genocide, period.
Very naive that somehow sanctions would lead to the removal of Saddam Hussein.
The embargo strengthened the regime of Saddam Hussein.
The CIA actually supported Saddam Hussein and his Ba'ath Party.
Perhaps they have other secret intentions which I am not aware of.
If in fact the government lied, does that surprise anyone?
To understand why this embargo still stands and why the Gulf War happened in the first place, it is necessary to look at the history of Western involvement in the Middle East.